Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I thought I would come to a conclusion, or give you my conclusion, of the two new Demonic Beast characters, the two new characters for Attack on Titan, as well as one of the old ones, and my opinion on them for Demonic Beast and Demons. So first we're going to do Blue Eren. This Blue Eren, he's okay. He's not actually too bad on Demons. On Bird, he also wasn't too bad. On Deer, he was okay. He did clutch up a little bit, but I'd say he's probably much better on Deer than he is Bird. Would I say he's a usable DPS? Possibly. There's a lot of blue good characters in the game, but Eren isn't too bad. Especially if you've got the card set which increases your damage dealt by 20% when using single target skills, he's not too bad. On Bird, once again, he wasn't too bad, but he didn't hit damage cap with 9 buffs, which is pretty absurd. Bear in mind he does 30% extra damage per buff, which means he had 270% damage increase, and he still didn't hit damage cap. Sort of like something an Escort level 1 card could do, but you know. On to Demons, I only used him on Red Demon because of course he's the only one you can use on the Hell difficulty, isn't it? Probably doing him on the other ones because he can't be used on the other ones on the Hell difficulty. But what I can say is he was okay. Would I recommend it? No, because you've got like the Ultimate one you can use. There's so many other light and dark characters you could use that would be better. So many blue characters you could use that would be better. It's not worth it. Eren himself, he's not built for PvE. Maybe you know, in the upcoming final boss, he might be good because he gives himself so much basic stats. You put Mikasa in the back, gives you more basic stats, and something like that. Maybe that's good, but currently he ain't doing it on PvE unless they make a boss that has a lot of buffs and likes humans and or giants are good against them. Yeah, no. Also, they have to be able to get debuffed, which is like a very rare thing to see now. Is a boss that can be debuffed, especially nowadays. Most of the time, it can only be like phase 1 and phase 2 can be debuffed, phase 3 and 4 can't be debuffed, or floor 1 and 2 can be debuffed, floor 3 can't. And floor 3 is where you'd really want Eren to do lots of damage. On to Levi. If you've seen my Demonic Beast videos with Levi, he isn't very good for Demonic Beast. On floor 3 of Deer, he did end up like pulling it back, but I could have done Bird, but I just didn't have the enthusiasm of just sitting there with Levi trying to get a win when I know he's just not optimal, and the result's going to be the same. He's not worth it. There's millions of other characters you could use that are better than this Levi. Levi relies too much on enemies having buffs. You know, the debuff immunity is cool. It's very useful on floor 3 phase 1, but that's it. You know, his damage is okay. He's a little squishy, which is a slight problem. The bird is red, he is green, so of course the bird's going to end up targeting him. He's not got the best, resistance. It's okay, not the best. Crit resistance and crit defense are good, but he buffs his own crit defense anyway, so it's not actually really a problem. His relic doesn't actually work really in Demonic Beast, because you can't debuff them. Maybe you get like a few debuffs on like floor 1 of bird, but apart from that, you're not getting anything from it, which is kind of irritating. But his passive does require humans once again, and doing a full humans team on Demonic Beast just isn't very fun. Same with Eren, but Eren still performed half decent. On Deer, he was actually okay. He did come in clutch for the end because I needed him to do a little bit of damage. Not too much, but not too little. He did just enough, and then of course I was able to finish with Miller, which is just standard. Apart from that, there was lots of times where he would not kill by like 1 HP because he would miss a crit. Even with like a stack of Yorm, or 2 stacks of Yorm, he was still missing some crits, which I thought was kind of absurd. But it was actually kind of helpful because it did allow me to rank up my hand, so it was kind of like, no, he didn't do enough damage, but yes, I got a hand rank up, which is sort of what I wanted. On Grey Demon, he is completely useless. He's only useful when it's fallen. He is good on phase 2 for removing the buff, but that's really it. Apart from that, he hasn't really got much use. Don't recommend using him. He's more of a PvP character, and still then, he is mediocre at what he does. Maybe in, Hero Arena, he might be good later on down the line, but currently, no, not at all. Not worth it. Not in Demonic Beast, at least. And then I'm going to compare them to this Red Levi. This Red Levi is very good. Mainly because he doesn't rely on the enemies to have, I don't know, debuffs or buffs, or, his skills not like a weak point or whatever, crush, whatever it's called, right? He's got just normal spike and he guaranteed creates the person with the lowest HP percentage, and he gives himself crit damage per every ult gauge. So he's very good. And you know that he recently got buffed. This is HP defense. I'm gonna give him my Levi gear so we can see his substats with attack crit dam. CC isn't the best, but he's an old character, so I'm not too fast. 234 is very good, plus you can get extra 100%. So you're looking at 334, which is very good. He also has very good crit resistance and crit defense, decent resistance, good pierce rate, and he is an overall, I would say, if you were to choose like Green Levi or Red Levi for Demonic Beast, or even just Demons in general, go Red Levi. Red Levi is so much better. He's got removed buffs and stances as an ultimate, which is okay, but it's got a decent multiplier, which is good. He's got Despair, which isn't the best, but because he guarantees crits, he does get the heal off, which is very nice. And of course he has Spike, which doubles his crit damage, so that 334 ends up to 668, which is like a lot of crit damage. I don't think it's as high as what Milim could get. I think Milim with her Spike reaches around 800% crit damage, but Levi is still very good. Yes, he does require his ult gauge, but Milim requires buffs, so everyone has their own little niches that they have to follow to get the maximum damage out of their Spike cards. But he's a very good character, and I would recommend using him over Green Levi. I'm not sure if I'd say use him over Eren, because Eren, he does, actually no, maybe do use him over Eren. Of course on, what's it called, Deer, if you really got a good blue character, yeah, and you don't have a good red character. If you don't have Scardy, then yeah, use Levi, but apart from that, yeah, these characters are not built for Demonic Beast. The best character, I would say, PvE-wise, from this collab, it's gotta be Mikasa. Unfortunately, in my opinion, she should have been free, like all the other PvE characters went. If you did not know, sorry about my voice. Ram and Ram were free in the ReZero rerun, and after that we then had Kisna, which was Shield Hero. We then had whatever her name, Grey Rat Woman, I forgot her name, Eris, I think that's her name, from Jobless Reincarnated, once again another free character and PvE, and Mikasa was not free, but her passive is actually very good on PvE. Yes, it doesn't work in Demonic Beast, or PvP, which is of course normal, but she could be very good for points on final bosses and knighthood bosses and that kind of stuff. Maybe they've done that on purpose, to make you summon for Mikasa because she's going to be so good at PvE in the future. Or something along the lines of that, but you never know in Netmarble. My overall conclusion is, these two new characters, Levi isn't very good for the Demonic Beast. Eren isn't too bad. If you're, if you're using what I call the normal bird team, which is Megelda, the Ultimate One, Festival Gotha, and then, of course, Eren as well is not too bad because he's getting a lot of stat buffs from Gotha and Megelda, and it's not too bad. He's got to get some extra stats from Escanor. But overall, I would say really Red Levi is probably the best for just damage straight. Because if I was to put Red Levi on the team I had, what's his name, Blue Eren on Bird, he would have got the 25. Is it 25? Or no, 45% attack related stats from Gotha and his relic. Because they give you 20% from passive, 25% from relics, it's 45%. And I'm pretty sure 30% all stats from Megelda, 20 or 30% all stats from Megelda. Which would then, crit damage even higher, he would have hit even harder. I'm saying Levi, this Red Levi, the free one that we got, is probably your best bet in PvE, especially if you're a newer player. If you're a newer player, I was going to say newer players, like you started playing back when ReZero rerun, whereas it's not really a new player, you're playing for over a year now. But, like, this guy, would I say he's like you could replace Rem if you're free to play for Bird or something like that? Possibly. If you do have Festival Gotha, you do have Festival Gotha's relic, and you do have Levi, and you have Levi's relic, which you probably should have. If you don't have his relic, well then you have to wait till the next collab to buy his relic. But I do think Levi could be a good replacement for some free-to-play teams if they are missing specific characters that are farming, or for like speed killing a boss, or for just in general, just general use if you're a free-to-play player. Of course, if you are like me and you've been playing this game for a very long time, your box is probably going to look something along the lines of this, where you have like most of the characters, they're mainly some of them are leveled up, and the ones you're missing are the odd obscure one with the 3 broken ones at the bottom. But overall, would I recommend using them? No. If you got better, if you have the ability to not use them, don't use them. They're not worth it. But of course, if you're free to play, new player, they're not too bad. Well, at least this Levi and Blue Eren is. I'm not going to talk about this guy. The amount of pain this Levi caused me, unbelievable. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Goodbye.